Hello everyone, this is Oming Tawid from smartpinainvestor.com, and in this short presentation, I will be giving you an overview of earning online or making the internet work for you. So in this short overview, we will answer 3 questions concerning earning online. Okay, so tatlo lang. First one is the why. So why do we need to consider the opportunity of earning online? So, bakit pa natin kailangan tingnan itong earning online na ito? Kung meron naman tayong employment, if we are employed, if you have a job, so why consider earning online? The second is the how. So, how do people earn online? And lastly is the what. So, what can you do so you can start earning online? Those are the 3 questions. And those 3 are in the framework of my Smart Pinoy Bloggers Club. So you will learn more about this later on. But before we begin, you see, internet is a neutral thing, so people can make a good or a bad thing out of it. So marami na actually nagkalat na opportunities online, kunwari, but are actually scams. So for example, usually nakikita natin to via Facebook. They invite you to have a one-time payment of a certain amount, and then ang promise nila is you will earn something bigger. Sabi nga nila, if something is too good to be true, then it is. So that is something that you would want to avoid. And then meron pa silang mga table, ayan, level, exit. So pag nakakita ka ng mga ganyan, medyo magduda ka na. So, something that you would want to avoid. And then, if you want to be sure, you can always check the advisory given by the SEC or the Securities and Exchange Commission. So, just go to their website and find out whether an entity is a legitimate entity. Okay? And as for me naman, I only have 2 guidelines. Number 1 is, if you cannot explain to others how you will earn, so medyo red flag na yan. Because if you cannot explain it, then that means you cannot understand how it works. So, paano na ba siya kumikita? So, if you cannot understand it, cannot explain it to others, red flag. Then, the second red flag that I observe is if you need to invite people to join before you can actually earn. So, if you need to recruit people, so, medyo duda na rin yan. So, better look for other legitimate opportunities online. Okay, so going back, so how to earn online, which actually means how to earn online legally, how to earn online ethically. Alright, so again, we'll answer these 3 questions, the why, the how, and the what. So first, why online? So why do we have to consider this earning online opportunity kung meron naman na tayong trabaho, kung meron na tayong business? So number 1 is because there is no limits. So when I say no limits, so I mean no limits on geography, on time, and on scope. So let's check on each one. No limits on geography. So, for example, kasi meron ka ng, let's say, an online store or an online website that is selling something. So, the possibility of your customers can come across the globe. Okay? So, unlike, for example, meron kang sari-sari store sa Quiapo. Diba? So, kung ang sari-sari store mo nasa Quiapo lang, accessible lang siya sa mga taong malapit sa Quiapo. Accessible lang siya sa mga, let's say, mga nagsisimba doon, mga naglalakad-lakad. Okay? Pero yung mga malalayo, hindi na reachable yung Quiapo. Okay? So, unlike that, itong earning online, if you have an online business, for example, so that can cater to anyone across the globe. So, wala kang boundaries ng lugar. So, that's one good thing about earning online. There's no limit on geography. You can serve all people around the world. The second is the low limits on time. So, parang yung katulad lang nito kanina, no? Kanina, you have no limits on geography. Here, you can serve people day and night. So, para kang 24/7 store. Kasi yung website mo naman is hindi naman ito natutulog. So, it's always up, it's always running. So, kahit anong oras pa man dumating yung mga potential clients mo to your website can take care of them. So, there's no limit on time. And then the third is no limit on scope. So, what does that mean? So, whether isang tao yung siniserve mo, 2, 5, or whether libo or millions, walang masyadong changes na kailangan mong gawin to your online facilities. Okay? As long as it can accommodate these people, okay tayo doon. So, that's what I mean with no limits on scope. Hindi mo kailangang mag-level up ng big time para makater yung growing size of your customers. So, that's the 3 advantages under the no limits. So, wala kang limit on geography, on time, and on scope. So, that's the first advantage of earning online. The second is you have minimal capital. In fact, you can start earning online with 0 capital. So, that's what I actually experienced. So, how can you do that? You see, itong internet na to already has resources that are given by some companies. And one of that is the giant internet company Google. Diba? Kung meron kang Gmail, kung meron kang Google Drive, kung meron kang Blogger, so those are all under the company Google. And you do not have to pay anything para magamit mo yung mga yon. Of course, there are other companies na they give you something in free, okay, just like Google. And all you have to do is to explore and to look for those offerings that are given free in the internet. So, one example, for example, is itong seminar that I organized last June 2015. So, wala rin akong masyadong capital dito. All I have to do is come up with an events page. Okay, so nandun yung details ng seminar, how they can pay, and then binasa lang yun ng mga tao. So those people came from various provinces as far as Ilocos, Baguio. So you see, yung kanina I mentioned, there's no limit on geography and time. So walang masyadong capital, but I was able to organize this successful seminar. So that's the beauty of having an online presence, online business. So minimal capital, or if possible, 0 capital. So that's the second good thing about earning online. The third one is the power of automation. So when I say automation, that means a system working for you. Remember, when you are online, you're actually taking advantage of technology. Okay, the power of technology. And you can configure, okay, you can arrange that technology so that it will start working for you. And one goal that you have to consider always when you go online is to have minimal work that you have to do. So as much as possible, if you can use technology to accomplish the task, to accomplish the work, you would want to do that. Okay, so that's one goal that you always have to be in mind if you are going to start earning online. Delegate as much work as you can to technology. And lastly, one good aspect of earning online is, well, yung mga people ngayon, mga tao, they are now more online. So, they are, pagising pa lang niya, di ba, bukas ka ng Facebook, bukas ng Twitter. So, if people are now more online, then the opportunity in earning online is becoming more and more substantial because you're actually reaching out to your customers. Okay, so those are the 4. No limits, minimal capital, you can do automation, and then you can reach out to people. So that's one. Why consider online? Now we'll answer the question, how can you earn online? So, ways to earn online, dalawa lang. Una is virtual assistant, or yung tinatawag na VA, or work from home. And then the second one is online entrepreneur, or online businessman, or online marketer. Under virtual assistant is an online employee. So you sell your service, you have a client who pays you or who acts as your employer. So parang traditional employee lang ito, but you are serving a client that is not in an office. So wala kang office, yung kliyente mo is pwedeng nasa ibang bansa. And then bigyan ka lang niya ng trabaho, you accomplish that, then you get paid. So ang kagandahan nito is wala kang office, you do not have to commute. And then yung kliyente mo is pwedeng marami. So nasa sa'yo yung kung kakayanin mo. So yung mga freelancer is under this one. And the second type is yung online entrep. Here, if you have a business, if you are selling stuff, then you can do or become an online businessman or online entrep. You can also do blogging. So this is the easiest way, I think, to start earning online. So you start with your personal blog. And then once lumaki na siya, you can consider hiring a VA or a virtual assistant para mag-manage ng mga website mo. Okay? So that's virtual assistant and online entrep. And the big difference here is, you see, yung virtual assistant is still an active type of income. So it is still active kasi pinagpapalit mo pa rin yung oras mo sa pera. But in the case of online marketer, you have a passive income because once you have maintained your online store or an online website, diba, it can continue serving people, it can continue selling your products, and it can generate your passive income. So that's why we would not like to focus on the VA, but more on the online marketing. Kasi ang gusto natin is passive income. And under passive ways of earning are these representatives. So you can receive advertising, you can do advertising services, you can do affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing means bebenta mo yung product ng ibang tao. Okay? Pwede kasing wala ka pang product, so magbenta ka ng products ng iba, and then you receive commissions for every sale that you refer. Then, once you have a website, you can also do or come up with membership or subscription. And then, an online course, you can receive sponsored posts. So, the possibilities are endless. So, it's up to you how you would want to monetize your website. How would you want to monetize your online presence? So, for example, under advertising, so si Google, meron na siyang AdSense or advertising service that is available for its users. So this one is in dollars, and then once you have accumulated a certain amount, so si Google, ililipat nyo na yung pera to your bank account. So in my experience, so this was what I received last August 2015, so around 8,000 pesos. But itong Google AdSense is medyo mabagal to actually, It will take some time for you to start earning a substantial amount from Google AdSense. So you can also consider creating your own online mentoring club, and then people subscribe to you for a fee, and then they receive your services. Then another one is to receive an affiliate income. So as I mentioned earlier, this is where you sell products of other people, products of other businessmen, and then you receive a commission from your referral. Okay? So, halimbawa, itong Under Truly Rich Club, if you will notice from the start, maliit pa siya, And then, through time, nagko-compound siya. So, that's the power of compounding. So, those are the ways of earning online. So, ikaw nga bahala dyan. And finally, so we have answered the why, the how. Now, we'll go to what. So, what to do so you can start earning online. So, I summarize it into 4 P's. Okay, so proposition, second is platform, pattern, and then products. Okay, so under proposition, you need to answer these 2 questions. So, what do you want to change and what do you believe? So, I have students before, they do not have a solid understanding of proposition, so they do not know what to change, they do not know what to believe, so hindi sila makapag-start. So very important itong proposition because this is the one that will drive you, okay, when the time becomes difficult. Okay, so Darating talagang panahon is medyo mahirapan ka, and if you are not passionate, okay, so the word is passion. If you are not passionate about what you are doing, most probably you will give up. So it's important na solid ka with your proposition. It's not just about the money, but it's about the cost that you have. Okay? And then once you have that proposition, so you look for a platform or for a place or for a medium so you can share your voice, you can share your message. The most popular platforms you can begin with are the Blogger and the WordPress. Okay, so madali lang yan. You can do Google search and follow the steps. Then once you have that platform, you can come up with content that has a pattern. Okay? So pattern means, diba? When you have a pattern, you have consistency. So who do you want to serve? Ano ba yung mga klase ng people, ng mga tao na gusto mong paglingkuran? So are they of a certain age? Are they of a certain status in society? Are they of a certain knowledge level? Okay? And then, how consistent are you in your service? Let's say, gagawa ka ba ng blog post weekly, regularly, okay, or twice a week? So, mahalaga na at least at the start, no, you come up with content regularly, because when you create a pattern, that's the time you catch people's attention. Okay, so the word is attention. You would always want to catch other people's attention. And the best way to do that is to create a pattern. So let's say in my blog, smartpinoyinvestor.com, so that is catered to newbies. That is catered to people na wala pang knowledge about investing. So that's why you will notice na most of my posts in my blog are actually catered to newbies. So that's what I mean with pattern. Catching people's attention. And lastly, so once you have that proposition, the place, and the pattern, now you can start selling to them. So pwedeng online content yan, you have a video, an online course, or an online training. Pwede namang offline goods or services. So let's say you're a veterinarian, so you can still market your services online. Or if you are selling something, so that's also possible using the same principles. So the methods are the same, but the products can vary. Okay? So those are the 4 P's that you have to accomplish, to consider, so you can start earning. The proposition, the platform, the pattern, and the product. So the sequence is not really strict, because most of the time, it's possible na meron kang product at the start. You know? So tied up siya with your proposition. But I put product at the end because I wouldn't want that you start selling right away. Okay? So why is that? Because of a reason. So I will tell it later. So those are the 3 aspects of earning online. The why, the how, and the what. And to end this, so I would like to share with you the key that I realized, the key that I learned in this earning online activity. And that is sustainability. Okay? So, ayaw mo na mag-start ka mag-earn pero hindi siya sustainable. Kasi wala rin kwenta yun. Titigil din siya after some time. And one key in having a sustainable way of income is to consider this Venn diagram. You need to have a passion, which I mentioned earlier, then the skill, and the market. Okay? So, the passion should come from you. So, I can only help so much in firing up your passion, but it would largely depend on you. The skill, I can teach you that, and then targeting your market, I can also help you with that. But if you want to have a sustainable income, you need to think about these 3 circles: the passion, the skill, and the market. Okay? And as I mentioned earlier, I wouldn't want you to start selling right away because it wouldn't be effective. Hindi yun magiging effective. So, dapat always forge a relationship with your readers. Always serve them consistently. Okay? And then always give valuable content to them until you have that relationship. And that's the time you start selling to them. You can also share your own stories. So, sabi nga nila is, facts tell but stories sell. Okay, facts tell, but stories sell. So people love reading stories. People love hearing stories. In fact, if you can share your struggles, that will be better. Share your regrets, share your adventure. So people would love hearing from you those things. And lastly, and the most important is you need to enjoy the journey. So the key with earning online is it will take you some time before you can actually start earning. So there are some programs out there promising you that if you join them, you can already start earning online. This is not that type of program. I do not promise that you will start earning online by the time you join my club. But if you are going to apply the learnings that I would share with you inside the club, the possibility would be endless. You see, ang kailangan kasi dito talaga is investment at the start, sacrifice at the start. And the rewards can be really rewarding as long as you establish that relationship that I mentioned earlier, and then the enjoyment that you experience while doing this thing. And the importance of earning or of starting early is you accumulate your advantage. So ito yung tinatawag ng cumulative advantage. At this start, talagang you will not feel, the impacts of what you are doing. But through time, if you're enjoying the process, hindi mo mapapansin yung oras eh. And then, yung impact or yung effects of mga ginagawa mo will accumulate through time. And later on, you will be surprised when you see your efforts being paid off. Okay? And one good thing is when you are earning online that is sustainable, you can practically leave the system, and then the system will keep on earning for you. Okay, so if you want to learn more, you can join my Smart Pinoy Bloggers Club. Okay, so this is a mentoring club that I organized, that I came up with. So here you will learn the secrets in earning online. So the things that I have learned through my years of earning online, the mistakes that I did that you do not have to do, and then things that will simplify your life as an online blogger. Then find out the thing that could be your biggest asset in earning online. So almost all people who are earning online have this big asset. Then we'll also find ways how to make people and systems work for you. So the power of technology, the power of leverage. And as I mentioned earlier, the secret to earning online is to make it sustainable. So make it consistent. So I will be sharing also lessons to you how you can do this. If you want to learn more about this earning via blogging, so you can check out my Smart Pinoy Bloggers Club. But just to give you a warning, you see, this is not really a quick rich scheme. So there's no quick money here. In fact, this will take lots of time and work from you. So I have students before na they expect na madali ang kita pala ito. So that's one mistake that they had. So here, this will take a lot of time and work from you. So do not expect quick returns of money, because this is not that type of program. So all you have to do is, as I mentioned earlier, you need to enjoy the journey. You need to enjoy yourself while doing this thing. And as I realized, so success is doing small things regularly and excellently. So hindi mo talaga kailangan mag-start ng malaki, because when you start big, you also fail big. So success is doing small things regularly and excellently. So that's why very important that you enjoy the journey, because the journey will take some time. The journey will give you difficulties, and you have to endure and you have to enjoy it. And the rewards can be meaningful in the end. Okay? So if you have questions or comments, you can put them in the comments below, and I will be very happy to address and answer your questions. So thank you everyone for watching this video, and I hope to see you inside the club. Have a nice day. Thank you.